What's the funniest loophole someone used to get around a dumb school rule? Our high school principal, Ms. Prescott, introduced the dumbest rule ever. No hats or hoodies allowed because they created a distraction. The real reason? Her daughter got bullied for her bad haircut and started wearing hoodies to hide it. Instead of addressing the bullying, she banned everything that covered heads. The rule wouldn't have been so bad, except my best friend Oliver had alopecia. He'd lost all his hair over summer break and was terrified of coming back to school looking like an alien, as he put it. His mom couldn't afford a proper wig, and the cheap ones looked worse than being bald. When Oliver got dress coded on the first day for wearing a beanie, I watched him break down in the bathroom. The principal didn't care about his medical condition. Rules are rules, she said with that smug smile. His options were removing the beanie or getting suspended. That's when my dad, who taught math at our school, got involved. He read through the entire dress code policy line by line. Turns out, while hats and hoodies were banned, there was nothing about wigs or costume pieces. So we came up with a plan. The next morning, Oliver walked into school wearing the most ridiculous rainbow clown wig I'd ever seen. The principal's face turned purple. She demanded he take it off, but my dad was ready. He pulled out the dress code and asked her to show exactly where wigs were prohibited. She couldn't. The policy only mentioned hats, caps, and hoodies, nothing about wigs. She tried arguing it was clearly against the spirit of the rule, but my dad wouldn't budge. Either all head coverings are banned or none are. The next day, Oliver showed up in a massive blue afro wig. The day after that, it was a flowing Rapunzel-style blonde wig down to his waist. Each wig got more outrageous. A green mohawk, a Marie Antoinette powdered tower, a neon pink mullet. Other kids started joining in. Soon half the school was wearing crazy wigs. The basketball team showed up to a game all wearing matching Elvis Pompadour wigs. The cheerleaders coordinated their routines with synchronized wig tosses. The principal was losing it. She tried adding wigs to the banned list, but the school board had to approve dress code changes. My dad made sure they knew exactly why this started, because she wouldn't make a medical exception for a kid with alopecia. The local news caught wind of it. They ran a story about how students were protesting an unfair policy that discriminated against a student with a medical condition. The next day, 3 wig companies sent Oliver boxes of high-quality wigs in natural styles. Ms. Prescott tried damage control, claiming she never knew about Oliver's condition. But the email chain my dad had saved proved otherwise. She'd written, "Medical conditions do not exempt students from following dress code." The school board called an emergency meeting. They not only reversed the no hats rule, but also added specific protections for students with medical needs. Ms. Prescott was forced to make a public apology. The best part? Her daughter, who the rule was originally for, came up to Oliver at lunch. She was wearing a bright purple wig. "Thanks," she said. "Now I can wear whatever I want on my head and nobody cares."